Hey, Whitebrook 85 here with the Sabot Arms 220. This is a 20 gauge slug gun. I have a complete tabletop review of this gun. Everything that you really want to know about it: barrel length, weight, trigger, everything. It's right here. So if you want to take a look, an in-depth look, it's a really good video to check out. You're interested in this particular firearm. And again, 20 gauge slug gun. Hunting season's going to start in a few days, but wanted to bring it up here just to show you a little bit of a shooting video. The one tabletop that I have, I didn't shoot in it. I talked about shooting it at the range, but here we are. We're about 66 yards down range, have a target set up. So we're going to go ahead and put us through a couple slugs through it and see how it does. Again, bolt action, and it has a 3-position safety. So that's full, so that would be fire. Half, I can work the bolt back and forth, but cannot squeeze the trigger, which is great when you want to go ahead and unload that one if you have kids. Tell you the truth, you have kids and you want to take them hunting. One of the most perfect firearms that you want to use. I know a lot of the guys go ahead and use those H&R single shot heavy slug guns, but I know this one is a little bit more expensive, but as far as I'm concerned, great for a child to go ahead and start off with. So again, we have the AccuTrigger in here. Beautiful AccuTrigger. You go ahead and you feel that first part, and then when that engages, you can feel the trigger, and when you're ready to go ahead and fire. So that AccuTrigger really gives you some good accuracy out of it. Recently, the Delaware deer season, shotgun season they call it. They don't call it buck or doe because you can take longer during the season. But I took this out, had this in the woods every day, and to tell you it was a pleasure to have, carry to the stand, to have in the stand. This is light, functional, it swings well. One of the really great bolt action slug guns. I haven't had the opportunity to look at the Browning A-bolt slug gun, but this one really doing quite a good job on it. Accuracy wise, again at the range it was great, and during that Delaware deer season, we do quality management down on the farm that we hunt, so we really go for those 8-pointers, outside the ears, 12 to 15-inch spread. But I saw a lot of deer. I saw some nice 5s, a 6. I couldn't tell you how many 4-points I saw, nice 4-points, ton of spikes, but we were going for that big one. Didn't happen to see that one, but did get a chance to use this and the Remington AccuSlugs that I shoot there. Again, these are the Remington AccuSlugs, 2.5-inch. I did get to harvest this nice doe in shotgun season. It was about 25 yards or so. Beautiful lung shot, and it went maybe 40 yards. Nice particular trail that I could follow right to the deer. Harvested it very successfully, humanely. So it worked wonders as far as the combination of the firearm itself and these Remington AccuTips. The antlerless season in Delaware, harvested this nice 130-pound doe at about 50 yards. It went probably about 30 yards or so. That bump you see on the shoulder is actually the Remington AccuSlug on the opposite side. So it did not pass all the way through, which was a little bit surprising to me, but it still went down quickly and humanely. So let's go ahead and put a couple of these down range. Go ahead and take the box magazine out. Load a couple of these AccuTips in, and again I get into the AccuTips in that tabletop review also. Actually cut one of these open, show you what's inside. So let's go ahead and load this magazine up, and we'll go ahead and put this in. And again, I can work that 1-position safety, so I know even if I did pull the trigger, it's not going to go off. But go ahead and get that in there, and there was no chance of the firearm going off. So again, for your child use, the 12-year-olds, the 14, 16-year-olds that you're just introducing to hunting, that three-position safety, I see that as a real plus. So let's go ahead and take a couple shots down range, see how we do with this. Again, target's about 65, 66 yards, and we'll see if we can get these slugs right in there. So we'll go down, we'll take a look. But again, the Savage Arms Model 220 20 gauge slug gun, bolt action slug gun. And again, for those of you that are in those slug states like we are in Delaware, to tell you the truth, I think it's one of the better weapons to go ahead and use down there. Do have the Browning Gold, which is also great. And again, that Harrington and Richards single action certainly gets a lot of use, along with some of the Mossberg pumps and Remington pumps. But as far as I'm concerned, quite a fine weapon right here. And we'll take a look down at the targets down there and see how we did. Hey, just to show you a comparison. Again, here with the slug gun. Again, weight-wise, 7.5 pounds. And I did say it was PA deer season coming up. So here's my Browning A-ball. I think this actually goes for about 6 3/4 pounds, a tad lighter. You can feel it's lighter, but let's take a look at the size in it wise. We're putting them right next to each other. It's basically you're carrying your deer rifle with a shotgun. I know if I had that Browning Gold shotgun, I don't even think I could hold it with this hand very, very long before it got too heavy for you. Look at the length on here. This one's about 46. This one's about 46 and a half, 47. You almost can't tell that it's a shotgun. Certainly, if you look down the barrel, you could, but again, pulling them next to each other, very, very similar. So. And again, nice and light, easy to carry in the field. And as far as my recommendation, if you're looking for this one, I would go ahead and give it, I would give it a recommendation, a buy recommendation. And again, it's what gun you particularly like, what firearm you particularly like. You want to go with a pump, you want to go with an automatic, you don't want to go with the single action H&R. Certainly up to you. If you're looking for bolt action, with some accuracy, you can reach out there for your particular area that you're hunting in. I'd certainly recommend this. It's not going to break the bank. It's certainly going to be more expensive than that H&R single shot, but as far as the Browning Gold, compares with that. So get yourself a good deal and enjoy yourself when you're out in the field. All right, so here we are. Again, 60 yards. As you can see, they're pretty close to each other, not quite touching, but probably about a ½ inch apart or so. And again, certainly what I could do, I probably could make an adjustment on the scope here, maybe move it over an inch or so to the left. But as far as grouping goes, certainly shooting a nice group. And again, when it had to count out in the field, it certainly did. So. Again, that was the Savage Model 220. Certainly what I enjoyed carrying down in Delaware for their shotgun season. We have an upcoming doe season in a few weeks, and then we'll be back into shotgun season again in January. And I'll certainly be carrying it then. So this is White Rook 85, signing out from Camp Goat Time, deep in the woods, Pennsylvania. My stomach growled.